Welcome, Exiles, to day 3 and 4 of 3.21's Crucible as a EA Ballista Elementalist. Build's feeling really good. I did 4th Ascendancy. I'm into red tier maps. It seems to be holding its own. We're about 3.3k life, level 91. Decent res. I wish I had some more chaos res. Sent about 60% evade. A little bit of spell suppression, not a lot. So, some upgrades I've done since the other video is we now have a 6-link. It's an astral plate. I got the Kirak mission for find a stack of div cards. It happened to be the Celestial Justicar set, and that was that. Ideally, I'd rather have an evasion body armor because then my node here that gives me 15% chance to suppress spell damage would actually work. Right now, this does jack crap. So, go over the passive tree, nothing's really changed. I started taking some jewel sockets. I swapped a bunch of the nodes up here and started coming down here for things like Mage Bane, Elemental Equilibrium, bow nodes, more life, more totem nodes. I'm trying to fill out the life nodes here, another jewel socket, and I will probably finish out with the life nodes here, and that'll kind of be the end of the tree. I am kind of moving away from the build guide a little bit on this tree, just because I'd like to have some more life, but that's that. Another jewel socket. I actually dropped this. This is a really nice jewel for this build. I wish there was a little bit of less lightning damage and more just either crit multi or just flat fizz damage, but it is what it is. Gears, nothing really to write home about. I got a short bow that I dropped. There's nothing special on the Crucible tree at all. I haven't even done anything about it. A couple rings, amulet, a lot of res on my helmet. I actually dropped that for 3 white sockets. Quiver needs changed. I can't actually find a good quiver. I'd like to have a blazing quiver, which has a fire damage implicit if possible. Boots, res move speed, gloves, is just random gloves. I needed them for an evasion base. The belt is a Stygian with a Searching Eye Jewel in it. And I'm getting that from my node on the passive tree for Abyss. Passive Atlas tree, this is what it's looking like. Basically, I took all of the Abyss nodes and all of the Breach nodes, and then I left Blight on just so I can get some oils to anoint with. Other than that, Abyss is feeling really nice. It's super strong, especially with the extra monster nodes. This one, Abysses in your map spawn 50% increase. It's rough. Breach is not so bad. I guess we can look. What do I have for Breach right now? We're setting about 20-ish of all of the splinters and then 3 Chayulas. You always have less Chayulas. Currency's looking like this. I've actually spent quite a bit rolling items that I've found, just chaos spamming. I am playing this as SSF style, I guess I should mention. Currently, I'm farming a Porcupine set to get a 6-link short bow, because if I can do this, I can swap this 6-link to my bow, I can make me another chest plate, and that'll be amazing. Gem links. So, I'm running Purity of Elements to be immune to elemental ailments. I don't actually need the res. Portal Gem, I got that out of a Kirak mission for finding the div card stack. Faster casting. Flame Dash, Precision, Ice Golem Grace. Frenzy with faster attacks, Culling Strike, and then GMP. There. Arcanist Brand with Flame Surge, Flammability, and Life Tap. And then our main Ballista is Explosive Arrow, Ballista Totem, Elemental Damage with Attacks, Ignite Prolif, Deadly Elements, and Life Tap. And I'm swapping GMP and Deadly Elements for mapping. It just feels a lot smoother, because we're not actually scaling the projectile damage or the hit damage with our projectiles. We're scaling our Ignite and our Fire Dot. So this is just 4 more arrows for us. Once I get a additional arrows somewhere else, I won't need to be swapping this. I think the build will feel just fine. So let's run a map. You guys can kind of see how it's going. I guess I should show my Atlas. I'm at 77 out of 115. I have done a tier 14. I did this as a I think I got this in a Kirak mission. I've done some 12s, some 13s. Mainly I'm just been farming Plaza, just trying to get the Porcupine card. So we'll run this and kind of show you guys how it feels. There's nothing that we can't run as far as map mods, because we do have the Bastion of Elements, which says we cannot take reflected damage. If you want to know more about the tree and what kind of ascendancy nodes you should be taking, etc., check the description for the build guide. As I said before, this isn't my guide. It is by a guy named Palstrom. Yeah. As you can see, you kind of just walk around, you throw down your ballistas, and you wait for your ignites to build up, and everything kind of just dies. I will say that this would feel a lot better with the belt that gives you ignites deal damage faster, which I think he has in the build guide. I just haven't been able to drop one yet. But here you can see a breach. We'll hit this, and you can kind of see how breach looks. It's rough. Sometimes it depends on who you get in the breach. Some of them are a lot harder than other. Obviously, if you get a Chayula, it's going to be a lot more rough than if you get a Zoth or a Toll. But still, it's manageable, especially with our phasing. We have phasing both on kill and from our tree. So we kind of can just walk through enemies and drop our totems and let them kill it. But I don't know. There's no doubt in my mind this build will be amazing in in-game. It has in the last few leagues. Personally, I'm not really liking the playstyle of it. I'm not really a big totem guy. So I'll probably be swapping or re-rolling here probably the next day or so. I think I'm going to roll a some kind of cast on Crit Assassin. Or some kind of cast on Crit, probably as a Saboteur, maybe as an Assassin. Not 100% sure. But if you want to know how that journey goes, just subscribe to the channel, and I'll be posting that along with kind of what I'm doing with the Conquerors on this one, because I plan on using this as kind of my bossing build. Ooh, Terraclaw. This map layout is horrid. You hit a rare monster that doesn't die, you just throw your brands on it, and it dies pretty quick. So, we're going to go into a boss here. So, I'm going to swap out GMP for Deadly Ailments. And the boss damage isn't bad. I will say, obviously, we're an Ignite build, so there is a little bit of damage ramp up. You have to let your Ignites kind of catch up to you. But other than that, it's not horrid. So that was the boss. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments below.